Alfa Romeo just quietly handed regular buyers some of the most exclusive hardware they've ever put on this car, and the timing couldn't be more loaded. The Giulia has been around since 2016, 10 years. In a world where the BMW 3 Series gets a full redesign, a new interior, and a software update every 4 years, Alfa has been playing a completely different game. They've been milking one platform for a decade, and somehow people are still buying it. Because here's the thing, this car drives like almost nothing else in its price range, and Alfa just made it better.
The new edition is called the Pack Performance, and it's not just a badge and some red stitching. At the heart of it is the Synaptic dynamic control suspension, the same electronically managed setup that's been exclusive to the $90,000 Quadrifoglio flagship since 2016. Electro-hydraulic valves, real-time damper adjustments, a system that actually communicates with Alfa's DNA drive modes to read the road and adapt on the fly. Now, you can get that on the base car. But here's the twist. Alfa also threw in a 900-watt Harman Kardon sound system, 14 speakers, 12-channel Class D amplifier. That's actually more powerful than what came in the Intensa Special Edition. So a cheaper trim level is now beating a more expensive one on audio. Think about that for a second. And inside, you're getting black leather with red stitching, genuine carbon fiber trim, and red accents across the dash, door cards, and center console. It's the kind of interior that used to cost you $20,000 more. Now, here's where it gets complicated for American buyers. The Pack Performance is currently a European announcement. In the US, the 2026 Giulia has been stripped down to essentially one trim. No more Quadrifoglio. That fire-breathing V6 already disappeared from American showrooms. You get a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder, 280 horsepower, 306 pound-feet of torque, starting just under 45 grand. It's a great engine. It's a gorgeous car. But Alfa is clearly winding down this generation stateside. And here's the part that should have American muscle car fans paying attention. The engine reportedly being considered for the high-performance 2028 Giulia Quadrifoglio, the same twin-turbo 3.0-liter inline-six that powers the Dodge Charger Scat Pack, 550 horsepower. In an Italian sports sedan, on the same platform as the new Charger? Sounds crazy, right? So here's where this leaves you as a buyer in the US right now. The current Giulia is basically on final sale. Dealers have inventory, buyers are averaging nearly 7% below sticker, and you're getting a car with handling that still embarrasses a lot of newer competition. The BMW 3 Series might have better tech. The Genesis G70 might be more practical, but neither of them makes you feel like you're driving something genuinely alive. If you've always wanted a Giulia, 2026 might actually be the last clean shot before this generation disappears entirely. And if you can wait, 2028 promises something that could be one of the most exciting sports sedans Stellantis has ever built. Here's the uncomfortable truth, though. Alfa Romeo has been promising a comeback for years. Every special edition, every limited run, every upgrade package, it's all been a holding pattern. The real question isn't whether the 2028 Giulia will be worth waiting for. The question is whether Alfa will actually show up on time.